But the grounds crew at Notre Dame Stadium is still hard at work. Our Vahid Sadrazadeh joins us once again in the studios in South Bend. And Vahid, you got to help out with one of those important game day traditions this week that dates back to the Rockne era.
Yeah, Allison, no doubt about it. Some good stuff this week. Even though it's a road game for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, it's the Norman Notre Dame Stadium to get the field ready the day after a home game. This week, I was allowed to tag along and even raise the flag of the visiting opponent, a tradition that goes back over a half a century.
As the sun rises on another game week,
this is one of the coolest things I thought when I finally got my own set of keys.
Cam Woodson and Chip Miltenberger are doing what they always do.
Once I groom it, all that stuff will sit on top of the fiber, so it needs to be perfect conditions down here for us to actually do this.
Preparing one of college football's most legendary fields and stadiums.
Preparation for Garth Brooks right now, trying to get some more interest in the field.
For Stanford and beyond, these two Notre Dame diehards are a key part of the Notre Dame grounds crew team and have been working with each other since Cam came on board in 2010.
Well, I grew up 20 minutes away from here. Huge fan of the place, you know, not just Notre Dame football, it's just how it operates and the people here.
I've been here since 2003, starting when I was 19, so this is my second family, University of Notre Dame.
He's not kidding either. Chip's aunt, Rhonda Speedles, was the first woman in the history of the university to work on the grounds crew team after she was hired in 1984. Rhonda retired in 2005, but like so many, that legacy and tradition has carried on nearly 30 years later in the next generation.
Right now we're going to the top part of the stadium. We're going to be pretty much right above the new Rockne gate. That's where our two pennants are.
Since the Rockne era, the changing of the flags,
Here we go, Wake Forest week,
has been a fixture.
They just dotted along the top of the stadium like this, the opponents.
Like Chip's aunt, Kathy Maloney is also a longtime member of the Notre Dame family, working with the grounds crew since 1994. In that time, she has seen two major stadium renovations, which has drastically altered the number of opponent flags that fly on the outside of the stadium. After the Campus Crossroads project, only two pennants now stand.
When we raise the flag on Monday, it puts us all in the mindset, all right, here we go. This is the next one. That game's gone.
And today is that important day, even though the Irish are on the road. The long tradition of raising the next opponent's pennant continues.
we think it helps out the players, you know, you get one opponent down, let's get the next one up right away.
And while tradition has been to change out the Notre Dame flag every few years,
We have an occasion if, you get bad winds or a storm and the pennant comes down. We think if the Notre Dame one came down, we wouldn't be able to recover it. Somebody else would get to it first. So we always have a spare in case anything happens to that one.
And how about for the road teams?
We don't have spares for the road teams, no.
so the more things seem to change,
That's the Corby Hall baseball team in 1905.
the more they stay the same.
My grandfather's on the bottom left.
Notre Dame is family.
Here we go. Go Irish.
Let's go Irish, be Wake.
The opponent's flag will fly. And the feeling of faith and friendship
It was easy, I made it even worse.
It's all right.
when you step onto this fabled football field.
You usually come up here in the morning, get the sunrise, and it's just a beautiful place. Sometimes you got to pinch yourself and say, you know what, you got an awesome job and you get to be part of something that's really bigger than yourself.
And on Monday morning, those two will change the flag to Stanford. Now, in addition to Notre Dame Stadium, the crew of about 25 handles all the playing services on campus, and they're going to be a busy next few months. As you know, Garth Brooks coming to town and an outdoor hockey classic coming up in January as well. When we come back, we're going to head back out live out to BB&T Field and Stadium on the campus of Wake Forest as we counting you down to Notre Dame and Wake Forest right here on ABC 57. We put Coach Kelly in the hot seat. It's the